Okay, last question. And this is a good one, so felt like it needed a wee walk outside. So, how do we know what we see, and how do we see what we know? I'm pretty sure that we don't, is the easy answer. So I spent a lot of time studying photography and stuff at uni, and that was one of the kind of main themes that I really reflected on while I was there. That, you know, any image that you take automatically doesn't exist and never did exist, depending on the camera you're using, the settings, the lenses, the temperature, if you're using film, so many different reasons. And then if you transfer that over to people, our eyeballs, our lenses are all entirely different. So there is no way to know what we see. Arguably with our gut is probably our combination of the two and us making a decision around that, but how do we know that's the same as what someone else has seen, and how do we articulate that in a language that they can understand? There isn't really a way, which I guess is part of the fun of art. And I guess takes me to something I've been thinking about a lot lately, in terms of, we often use the phrases realistic art versus abstract art, and I really don't like that, because all art in essence is abstract. Like, no art is real, because no interpretation of what we're seeing is real and true to that particular moment. And you know, even if you take time into account, you've got, you know, that second or millisecond or whatever doesn't exist as soon as the moment is passed. So I much prefer a term that I heard recently, which was representational art versus non-representational art. But arguably, if you go down to the atomic level, or you kind of go in the gut level, or, you know, measure things in a different way than just with eyeballs, then who's to say that something non-representational isn't a better representation of what we're seeing than something that is representational? I don't know. So yeah, that's my answer. I don't think we do know what we see, but that's the fun of life, because you get to see whatever you want to see. And it's the fun of art, that you get to interpret what you see in a way that makes sense to you, and that talks to that inside bit that whatever you saw touched, and you get to reflect that and share it with other people, and that's really cool. So yeah, I'm going to leave you with that. But the person that asked this question, I want to know your answer to it, because I'm pretty sure you've got a cracker. Okay, thanks guys, and thanks for these questions. I'm going to wrap that up. It's been fun. Bye.